So it was me now. Does it look like I can't breathe? Because it does what it looks like. Am I on track? This corset is corsetting. But I'm gonna wear that shit to the end of this video, so I'll see how that goes. Society actually discriminates people based on like how they look. That's why everybody just starts saying packaging is everything. I'm not going to deny that there are people that have actually packaged and they've gotten like the job, the house, the money, the everything. They've gotten everything they wanted. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about self-worth. So I actually had a friend that experienced something like 2 weeks ago. Abby? Anyway, so she was talking about how like there was this guy that she met that was saying, oh, like let him go on a date and all of that. Honestly, like stories like this just make me more picky, you know. It makes me more picky with who I spend my time with. I'm really picky, but it's just getting worse, really. So anyway, she was talking to this guy. She didn't know that the guy was talking about like sex. Like he was talking about sex. He wasn't even straightforward though. He said, oh, he'll give her money. She's like, money for what? She's like, oh, I'll just like we'll go to a hotel and we'll talk. And she was like, no, that's not like the kind of thing I'm into. Do you understand? Like, not to shade anybody's also, because like people actually have different experiences and things that lead them to everybody's career path. But if you're also not on that road, like it's actually fine for you to feel like, oh, you don't exchange your body for money. And she's just like, oh, hell no. Like there's no amount that will be worth that kind of exchange for. And the next thing was just like, what do you mean it's normal? Like, and what are you even worth? Like your hair, like your clothes.
Excuse me?
See, I'm actually speechless because that's exactly how I feel. So I'm just thinking like, okay, so if I don't have like the best hair, I'm not wearing designer, and I don't have the best shoes, I shouldn't be worth anything. Like I should just do what you like. Is that what that means? It's so stupid anyway. I'm just got me thinking like the idiot that's stuck in here is just placing all his self-worth and everything on material things, because it's not stuck like that. That's exactly how they see themselves. Take away all of that, he has nothing left. Back to what I was saying, if you place all your self-worth in like the material things and the best things of life and the clothes and the shoes and the hair and the this, when are you going to say, okay, it's okay, like I'm enough? Do you understand? Because think of all those things, you have nothing. You have to be able to feel like regardless of whatever you don't have, I am worth everything. And then actually something I wanted to say, I don't get off script because I've actually said what I have in my head. That's like a summary here. Yeah, people say packaging is everything. Before I expand more on this statement, I was writing some English here. I think packaging should just be like take care of yourself, looking good, like being clean, just staying together. Also, not looking hungry, but sometimes you can't blame some people for looking hungry. Like nobody has to see your problems, you know, but sometimes you just can't help it. Some problems are more than looks for a limited time. People describe it as hair, clothes, nails, lashes, you know, you have to do everything. I came in with my real hair. I actually want to love my natural hair because like it's not fair, babe. Every time I have to carry on something on my hair, I want my hair to breathe. I want my scalp to breathe. I feel like I have nice hair. I want the oxygen to reach the scalp, and I also want to like get into the shower some days and say, you know what, I want to just pour water on my hair. It might not last every time, but that's just something I'm going to do like this week. Because it is my hair. Why do I have to always cover it? Let's not get to that. That's packaging for like different people, and that's what also led me to like topic of like beauty standards. Because nowadays you just have to have a particular look. You have to do like the frontal and the hair laid and this thing. Let me not say I'm not. I like all those type of things. Do you get? So if I don't have frontal in, I'm ugly. If my lashes are not done, you can't look inside my eye. If my nails are not done, apparently I'm poor. Like, is that what it means? No, it doesn't. Do you get? Some people like their natural, beautiful nails, and you shouldn't ever feel like society has to force you to do what you don't want to do. Because at the end of the day, the truth is that beauty standards are always changing. Remember when, like, in the 60s, people were just going with like the whole hair and like red lipstick and the one eyeliner. I don't know whether it was 1960 or 1918. Let me just say in the past. Gel hair, and then there was a time, even before I was born anyway, there's a lot of beauty standards that have changed over time. But if you're changing, I'm going to be this beauty standard, almost set your standard. Like That's just what I would say. Just set your own standard, like what is beautiful to you, and be okay in your skin. Honestly, like you have to be able to love yourself and appreciate things like that. Like me right now, like I'm so far. Some people also extend packaging to the fact of having to have like flashy cars and like the most expensive things, and you have to have the biggest shoe, and that kind of packaging includes it does not match your bank account. So out of the way, and you try to like borrow to get to that phase, or you beg, or you steal, or you do things like that. But you just know that we're in society with different people, like why you compare yourself to somebody else, nigga? That kind of packaging kind of leads to like the term like fake life. Some people fake it till they make it. Just do you, Sham. This is just my opinion. Just remember that when you're going out of your way to borrow and to get the best, and to if there's not actually a goal that you're going to make money from the end of that fake life, I don't really see the point. Because you packaging and faking all the life for people that I promise you do not give a shit about you. Because the truth is that nobody's actually thinking about anybody. Once you leave the place, they start thinking about other things. Even if you think they're thinking about you right now, they probably forget you because everybody has their own problems. So it's never that serious. So you spend all your money or borrow money to please someone that will forget you. It's a little wild. I'm just sorry. You're actually worthy of like the best things of life. You're worthy of whatever you want to be worthy of. That's called self-worth. Self-worth lies in yourself, and I don't think anybody should look down on themselves. I think the higher you put yourself, just the more you expect. And the more you expect, the harder you work towards like what you expect. Because you keep saying that, oh, this is okay for me. Maybe I'm not worth that. You start to accept good enough. Now let me just tell you how me I see life personally. I feel like yes, so everybody should know their level, know when to think. But why can't we dream big? Like we actually have the opportunity of just dreaming. Like don't you like when you wake up and your dreams are so nice? Why don't you make it a reality? It's kind of like an escape route. I think I'm very delusional. I won't use delusional because everybody using that word. But yeah, truly I am actually. I had to think that I can't wait for the best things of life to happen to me. I feel like maybe I'm not achieving things now, but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to achieve it now. And people actually have a lot of wonderful stories that make you think, wow, if it's possible for this person and this person and this person, and this person, why is it not possible for me? I saw one story on TikTok the other day, 2 days ago. There's this model that she said that she went for one school. It wasn't even her school. She went for another school's prom, and then there was just a photographer that saw her there and said, "Oh my God, can I just take a picture of you?" And the picture became so viral. Literally the next day, like they called her up. She got like a deal. She got a lot of money, and that was where her career blew up, and she got signed to this big fashion brand or something. I'm just thinking like, wow, that babe just woke up and she didn't even know what tomorrow holds. Like she literally just woke up and said, okay, I'm not saying you have to dream and plan your life and chase your dreams. Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. But I'm just saying that it's your mind. Like your mind is wide. God gave us like this the gift of imagination. Like why don't you now imagine the best things for yourself? Like why do you want to just keep thinking of the worst things? That's what I'm saying. And you're worthy without having like the most expensive things. Do you know why? Because material things go out of style, they go out of fashion, they go out of trend, they go out of this thing. You know who doesn't? You. Except maybe you die. But even to yourself, you can't go out of fashion because to everybody's the main character in their life. Because when you're sitting and you're thinking about yourself, I hope so. I hope that's what you're doing. I'm just saying, it's a good way to start life. Really, life is really too sad for you to be thinking the worst about yourself. Like, it's already not that great. Okay, life is great, but like, there are some bad things and bad days and this thing. So why don't you just respect the best person? I'm just saying. Anyway, because self-worth comes from self. It's an internal work. It is. External validation only goes a long way, and no matter how much people validate you, if you're never like content or like feel like self-worth or you validate yourself, once the external one goes away, you have nothing and you're just like sad again. You're back to square one. Now for that useless man that is sorry, I was in the moon. Now for that useless man that said to put a price on my girlie, I hope your skin is heat resistant when you go to hellfire. Doubt yourself and what you deserve. Anyway, there are enough problems in the world for you to doubt yourself. And it's okay to not settle, because people that are settled. Oh yeah. Anyway, there are enough problems in the world for you to doubt yourself. And it's okay to not settle, because the people that settle are people that are okay with good enough. Not me though. Y'all stay safe. So yeah, that's actually my video. Very short. I'm keeping it cute. I'm keeping it cute. Ooh, ooh. That was a bit scary, guys. Read it with me. Daily affirmation. I am worthy. I am enough. I am pretty. Oh, is that right? Yeah. And I do not need external validation. I do not need the best things. Sorry, I do need the best things, because maybe look at me. I don't need to have all the material things for me to say it's okay, I'm great. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye.